Good afternoon, evening, morning. Depends where you are in the world, I suppose. Dr. Siegel wanted me to just briefly do an array of headsets. So here we have an array of headsets. My interest in integrating the workspace, one of the interests is completely controlling and coordinating the auditory input to the microphone and the input to the ears. Realize we talk a lot, we dictate, we talk on the phone, we talk to our cell phone, we listen to the computer, we listen to music, and for me, I don't like to hear everybody else. So if I want to hear everything but not hear everybody else, there are noise isolation headphones. I want to make a point. These are 3M Peltor headphones. These are what people in the air, people on the tarmac direct planes with. This has a 29 NRR noise reduction ratio, which is the maximum you can get in noise isolation. This is not automatic noise cancellation. This is noise isolation. Noise isolation is putting your hands over your ears. And it's much better than automatic noise cancellation like a Bose headset, because the latter, the Bose, knocks out certain frequencies, usually low frequency. It does not knock out language very well. Language is higher frequency. And honestly, the big destructive force in concentration is language, because we're all wired for language. If you can knock out the language, even if it's just some funny noise, but you can't understand words, you're a notch better in concentrating and less distracted. Here is the world's most noise isolating, not canceling, noise isolating headset. This is an Aegis Sound DC2 Navy research headset on the aircraft carrier. $250 for this thing. I built into it a microphone system, but it's basically a noise isolation headset with a microphone not unlike this, and that's the theme. Now, so this would be these are heavy, and the downside of it is that they're heavier than this. The upside is you can't hear a goddamn thing. Pardon my French. So, moving on. Then you can just buy basic old computer headset. This is pretty standard. Any one will do. And I actually evolved to some of my colleagues who wanted a light system, and this is actually just over the ear. This goes over your ears, and then the canal phones, so-called canal phones, go in the ear canals, and there's a mic, just another version, different microphone. And finally, you can have a headset that's wireless, but getting all this stuff into one of those cans is a big deal. If I'm lucky and my colleague who's helping me builds me one, I'll have it for the meeting. If not, we'll just have to hypothesize. And finally, you can go minimalist. This is a standard telephone system with one canal phone for your ear and a mic, and that will do. So the electronics are very simple. How you package it hinges on your interests. For people who are minimalists, they like this. For people who are wireless, they like this, although there's some connection issues, which I'll get into in another segment. And for those like myself who want quiet, this is the best. Finally, there's other ways to do noise isolation in homemade versions. I'll try to demonstrate some at the meeting. And that's about it. Moving on to how this connects to the telephone, the computer, etc.